This week on Football Asia, it's kickoff down under with 16 of Asia's best in pursuit of the continent's top football honour, the AFC Asian Cup crown. In the year 2011, a series of firsts claimed the spotlight. The Socceroos appeared in their first AFC Asian Cup final. Iran became the first team to be capped for 58 matches in the tournament. Japan, the first nation to win 4 continental crowns. And the title-winning goal was scored by tournament first-timer Tadanari Lee. This year, that phenomenon carries on, with Australia hosting their first ever AFC Asian Cup. The Socceroos were pitted against Korea Republic, Oman and Kuwait in Group A. Brushing aside home advantage, coach Ange Postecoglou was approaching the first game with an air of caution.
Oh, look, it'll be a tough game for sure. I mean, it's an opportunity for them as well. You know, they're part of the opening game of a big tournament, and I'm sure they'll be a tough nut to crack. But, you know, we'll concentrate on ourselves, make sure we play our football nice and positive, and hopefully that'll be enough.
Australia and Kuwait were set to kick off the first match of the tournament at the Melbourne Rectangular Stadium. But only after the fans were treated to the visual delights of the opening ceremony. So the continent's biggest football contest was ready to get underway, with over 25,000 fans in attendance. And the Socceroos were keen on exploiting home advantage to start their campaign on a winning note. But Hussein Fadel threw a spanner in the works on 8 minutes.
They have a corner whipped in low by Aziz Mashan. There's the opening goal from Hussein Fadel. Melbourne is stunned. Kuwait take the lead through their defender. A corner whipped in low by Aziz Mashan. And Hussein Fadel stooped to conquer. Kuwait lead.
Australia took nearly 25 minutes to pull level.
And he's back in position for the throw, and the one goes away from him now. There's the goal! Tim Cahill, him again! Goals at 3 Asian Cups now, to go with goals at 3 World Cups. And Australia restore parity. It just had to be him, didn't it?
And just before the referee called it time in the first half, the home side had the lead.
Franic to check and deliver. Great ball in, and what a header! And Australia lead by 2 goals to 1, and it is Massimo Luongo.
Kuwait were keen on restoring the balance in the game when play resumed, but a foul in the box only compounded their misery.
And Australia have a golden chance now, probably to seal the points from the penalty spot. The skipper leads the way, and they're singing in the rain in Melbourne.
3-1 Australia, and there was still more to come.
Going this way and that, leading them a merry dance before eventually firing it in. Oh, there it is! James Troisi has the 4th goal for Ange Postecoglou's team. And they're going to start with a win, the host nation. Tonight, they were just too good for Al Azraq the Blue, defeating Kuwait by 4 goals to 1.
A perfect start for the Socceroos, with a comfortable win and 3 points in the bag. In more Group A action, Oman challenged Korea Republic at the Canberra Stadium, with coach Paul Le Guen aware that his players were up against a highly skilled outfit.
They have a good collective way of playing. Also, they have very strong players. You know, they are players who are used to play in Premier League or Bundesliga, and they are used to play at high intensity, high level. So for us, it's a little bit new, a little bit different. We have to cope with that.
The Koreans were the first to have a go.
Ki Sung-young drives it forward, lovely ball. Son Heung-min. Heung-min, crossbar, denies him the opening goal of the game.
Then Cho Young-chol put his best foot forward.
Cho goes for goal. Obviously with the save. The rebound, goal, Korea! South Korea have scored in the shadows of half-time, and finally Cho Young-chol is on the target for the national team. What a time to score!
Koo Ja-chol should have made it 2-0 Korea Republic.
Park floats it in, goal almost! Wonderful save from Ali Al-Absi.
The Omanis fell short in their efforts to find the equaliser in the second half.
Tipped under the bar, was it, by the goalkeeper?
1-0 Korea Republic then, with Uli Stelika's Wards picking up their first 3-point haul. So Australia led the way in Group A, marginally ahead of Korea Republic on goal difference. Oman and Kuwait were yet to get their campaigns off the ground. And the opportunity presented itself for the Kuwaitis in the form of a clash with Korea Republic. A task easier said than done, with the Taeguk Warriors having triumphed in 4 of their 5 previous matches. Uli Stelika's men seized the initiative first.
Certainly a much more attacking way of playing than they tried against Australia. 2-0 South Korea. They get the opening goal. It came from across, and Nam Tae-hee. Good enough, strong enough to get his head to the ball and give the Koreans the lead.
Kuwait could have pulled level when play resumed.
Maxine invited to shoot, strikes the crossbar.
"1-0 Korea Republic" is how it ended in Canberra. Over in Sydney, the Socceroos were looking for their second straight victory when they entertained Oman, a team they had failed to get the better of in their previous 3 encounters. The Australians drew first blood on 27 minutes.
Corner whipped in towards the far post. Sainsbury on marked. Knocked into the net by Matt McCann. Just his second international goal, and he could hardly miss. Australia had the goal they craved in the 27th minute.
Oman barely had time to recover when the Socceroos struck again 3 minutes later.
Here's Luongo, who's been instrumental in that lovely ball. Cruz! It's time for the Socceroos. And Robbie Cruz, a hugely popular goal scorer. After all his injury problems, he's back in the groove for his country. And maybe Australia are headed for the quarterfinals.
The scoreline would change again just before the break, with Mark Milligan converting from the spot.
And he rarely misses in the A-League for Melbourne victory. And he's not missed that one either. And Australia will go into the sheds, 3 goals to the good.
3-0 Australia when play resumed, and time for one more goal for the home side.
He arcs it in. There's the 4th goal. Tommy Juric. Easy as you like. Wonderfully set up by Matthew Leckie. And Juric applies the finish.
"4-0 Australia, the final score. Those results saw Korea Republic and Australia become the first 2 nations to reach the quarterfinals, with the host nation topping Group A on better goal difference.